This is Shannon Miller from Las Vegas Weekly, and this is my story that's part of the feature in the July 30th, 2026 issue. Getting back to it, public education has its flaws, but that doesn't mean we should give up on it. Public schooling has never been more necessary. The ever-growing gap between the working class and the wealthy necessitates some mechanism for people of little means to change their circumstances through education, a foundation for a career and long-term stability. Yet, public schools have never been more endangered. The lack of faith in institutions, government, healthcare, public safety, education, especially post-COVID, has tapped into a Republican-led effort that's been in play for decades. The logic goes, if public schools aren't working, then it's due to a lack of competition. Allow public money to be used to help students go to private, charter, or home schools, and we'll all end up better off. It sounds reasonable, but several studies by the nonpartisan research group Brookings suggest otherwise. Veiled under the moniker of school choice or parental choice, the logic and practice has been shown to advantage wealthier families rather than low income in Arizona, and to not really make a difference for rural communities who lack access to private schools. There's also legitimate concern about divestment from public schools. When President Donald Trump signed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act last year, it created a federal tax credit scholarship program for households making up to 300% of area median income. The unprecedented program allows individuals or corporations to receive tax credits up to $1,700 for donations to nonprofit scholarship granting organizations, which then distribute funds to families to be used for expenses such as tuition, supplies, room and board, uniforms, transportation, equipment, or internet. Students of both public and private schools are eligible for scholarships, which may be used at public, private, or religious institutions. Along with 29 other governors, Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo opted into the program, which will go into effect in 2027. With that in the backdrop, the nation's fifth largest school district is slated to start classes on August 10th. And the Clark County School District is up against many common challenges that districts across the country are facing. Funding shortfalls, old infrastructure that needs to be updated, enrollment loss, and staff reductions. The headwinds may seem insurmountable, and the looming narrative of the failing public school system hangs heavy over the heads of families as children return to school. But if you take a closer look at what's happening in public schools, there's another narrative to be told. One where teachers and administrators are wholly investing in children's education, where students are excelling and preparing to take their newly learned knowledge and skills into their adult life, and where families are finding the help they need for their child to succeed. We wanted to know why people are choosing to put their trust in public schools at this time. So we spoke with future teachers who are in training or ready to start next school year, outstanding students who are already preparing for their careers, and administrators working to make public school the best option for families living in Southern Nevada. One common theme arose. It takes dedication for students and teachers to show up and meet the many demands of the day. It takes dedication for parents to lean in and be engaged in their child's academics and extracurriculars. And it takes dedication for administrators to prevent students and families from falling through the cracks. Investing in public education is not about returning to old systems that don't work. It's about figuring out how to make them work and not quitting when things get hard. You can find this story and others online at lasvegasweekly.com.